welcome to Pep Talks. Of course, you should date your wife. This is a surprise to many young couples when we have conversations. About a week ago, I had a chat with a young couple. I think they have two little boys, and they seemed surprised when I said, "Of course, you should date your wife." Like, go on date. I said yes. Like before we were married. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. So, typically for Anyele and I, Saturday nights are date nights. I mean, it's such a serious commitment that if someone invites me to a program or there's some other thing, a dinner, whatever it is, I have to ask permission from her to be able to make alternate arrangements, which is to do it on Sunday or Friday or some other day. And so this has been a practice of ours for years. Saturday nights are our date nights. Now, I remember expressing this somewhere, and a young man said, "Oh my goodness, we don't have that kind of budget." I said, "Why? It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't always have to even be out of the home." I remember when we were living more in Montreal than we do now, and there were times when, especially when it's winter, it's cold, it's not all the time we'd go out, but we'd go to Costco, for example, and get some shrimps or ribs or whatever it is. And I remember our son still talks about it. You know, we'll be sitting in the living room and watching a movie, and then we'll have, you know, our oldest son, you know, putting this thing in the oven and grilling this, and he wants a little piece of it, and they'll say, "Yeah, I can have a little piece," and then go downstairs, go to bed, you know. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy or expensive or even out of the home, but it must be weekly. Let me tell you, especially when the children are young and you're always, you know, changing diapers and running after children, the marriage becomes about the children if you don't take care. And soon you begin to drift apart. But no, children actually feel loved when they know their parents love each other. And so you cannot use the children as an excuse to see the disintegration of your marriage. All right? Whether it's the romance of it, whether it's conversations, whatever it is, you know, keeping abreast with each other. And so, here is my prescription for you as a doctor. Please have at least a weekly date night with your spouse. Whether you're married for 1 month or for 1 decade, please make this a regular feature. And this will keep the marriage fresh and strong. And hey, always new. Yes, you heard me right. Date your wife. Take care.